Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with the mysterious soap opera, so don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned. After Luna is mysteriously pardoned, Lee attacks Poppy. Ridge yells, "How could you possibly let Luna out of prison?" at Bill's house. Taylor claims that Bill endangered their family. Steffi announces that Luna is returning to her rightful place. According to Bill, she was supposed to be slain there. Ridge claims that no one is concerned and that he is endangering everyone. "Dad, please do something," Luna implores Finn. "I am unable to return there. In there, I will perish. Please." Deacon's negative emotion. Deacon complains to Sheila at Il Giardino, "Can you imagine having Luna for a daughter? It can't be easy on Poppy," Sheila says. As Deacon notes, she reared her. He blames the mother, which infuriates Sheila. Tom would have made an excellent father, according to Deacon. That seems a little much to Sheila. They observe that Poppy hurried off as Lee wanted to see her. Lee is a tough cookie, Deacon thinks, and he wouldn't want to be on her bad side. They don't know why Lee and Poppy didn't get along for so long, but it sounds like Poppy was a crazy kid. Sheila questions whether the situation with Luna altered their dynamic, but she doesn't think they could be more different. Perhaps this tragedy led to something positive, and they will now have a lasting friendship. They discuss how Luna has a crazy gene and is a terrible seed. She will suffer for it for the rest of her life. Tom only wanted to be a part of her life, Deacon laments. That she hardly knew Hollis at all. He always thinks about what her daughter took away from them when he looks at Poppy. He wonders why Sheila feels sorry for her. According to Sheila, Poppy is experiencing it at the moment. She knows what it's like to be a mother who isn't with her child. There's something about Poppy that Deacon doesn't trust, but he can't pinpoint it. Lee addresses Poppy. Poppy pokes her head in the hospital office when Lee is recalling Finn's admission that Luna is his daughter. "Lee," she chirps. "Hello. Did you wish to see me?" She informs Lee that receiving her text made her happy. "My dear little sister," Lee thinks. According to Poppy, she wears the insignia with pride. She has always admired Lee, and she is very happy that they were able to make peace. Family is the most important thing. Lee gives a nod. She values her family above everything else and would stop at nothing to keep them safe. Poppy tells Lee that she must share something with her. She informs her that her lawyer is not returning her calls and that she is concerned about Luna. "I'm starting to question whether she's still alive." "Of course she's still alive," scoffs Lee. Poppy summarizes that she is unable to receive any information from anyone. Lee claims to know where Luna is while ignoring her sister. "She's at Bill's." Poppy queries how that is possible. Has she noticed her? When Lee replies no, she turns and moves forward, but Finn did. "My son. Your nephew. Luna's dad." Shock and panic cause Poppy's hands to leap to her mouth. Finn informs Luna she is his daughter at Bill's house, but she killed 2 people. He wishes he had been given the opportunity to make things better for her, but Steffi is correct, she must return to prison and pay for her sins. Luna objects. There, she feels more like the child she used to be. "I am your own flesh and blood, your daughter." Finn says she won't make him reconsider. Bill is persuaded by Luna, but Steffi yells that Bill is powerless to assist her. Spencer should be embarrassed of himself, Ridge says him. Taylor queries whether he even thought about the consequences of this. The next time, Ridge advises him to save a stray dog. Bill acknowledges that he could have gone too far, but he wanted to defend Luna in a manner that no one else had done for him. Steffi contacts Deputy Chief Baker, who is preparing to eat a hot dog, because she has had enough. She informs him that she and Luna Nozawa are at Bill Spencer's residence. He will arrive soon. Steffi informs Luna that she will be returning to prison and that the cops are on their way. Luna pleads with them to let her stay, crying that she is unable to return. She refuses to go outside. "I'd rather not be separated from my father." Sheila asks Deacon at Il Giardino what he means when he says he doesn't trust Poppy. He's learned to pay attention to the feeling he gets. Lee assaults Poppy. Lee informs Poppy at the hospital that she is aware of her secret. She was always aware of her lack of morals, but to use her son, who was 18. You're his aunt. Poppy is aware. Was she retaliating against her? To steal her life's most valuable possession? Poppy is adamant that Finn shared her desire for it. Lee snarls at her for being so pathetic. She is told by Poppy that it was lovely. Lee exclaims, wonderful? Gorgeous? You're crazy. You became pregnant with Penelope, your nephew's child. You're telling me that he wants his cousin to become his daughter? I understand how it looks, stutters Poppy. It wasn't suitable. It was disgusting. Yells Lee. She informs her that she has crossed a boundary from which she will never return. This is not something she can get away with. Lee is asked to sit down and remain composed by Poppy. Lee stared her in the eye and was furious that she had concealed this for 20 years. Poppy claims that she had no genuine idea who the father was. How could you have known, yells Lee. The number of men was enormous. My son is among them. She then stands up in front of her sister. You're starting to scare me, Poppy remarks. She should be afraid, Lee retorts. Because of her sick, perverted behavior, she produced a monster that Steffi and her kid will have to live with for the rest of their lives. Watching her breathe is so awful for her. She is amazed that she felt bad for accusing her of sleeping with Jack, even though her actions were far worse. Then she throws herself at Poppy and suffocates her against the wall. Baker shows up to take Luna into arrest. Steffi informs Luna that she is unable to run at Bill's house. Luna will not live if she returns there. Do you have any sense of what you've done? Asks Taylor. She almost separated Steffi from her kids. Luna apologizes. She would do it again if she could. Steffi believes that the only reason she is saying this is because she has been caught. She wants Finn to believe that she is sorry. As a therapist, Luna appeals to Taylor, but she informs her that she has patients with far more sad backgrounds than her own who have avoided murder. What gives you the right to just walk away with a slap on the wrist? Luna stands up for Bill as Taylor turns against him. She laments that they are attempting to tear her away from her father now that she has won. I might never see my father again, she begs, pleading for a little more time. At that moment, Baker shows there with the police. Why in the world is she here? Ask Bill, says Steffi. Luna objects to being under house arrest. Take her away, Chief Baker, Steffi says. Luna objects to the fact that she has an ankle monitor on. It's real, according to Bill. He struck a bargain, and the authorities are aware of Luna's location. Ridge yells that he bought off people. Bill is not prepared to hold a prisoner, according to Baker. Have her handcuffed. The chief receives a call out of the blue and says, repeat that? Are you certain? Uncuff her, he says, disconnecting. Take off her ankle monitor as well. When Baker declares that Luna Nozawa has been pardoned, everyone gasps. The group can't believe it. Ridge objects, saying, she is at fault. She came clean. Baker claims that he is powerless to change it. She is an independent woman. Steffi shouts that this isn't possible. She murdered 2 men. This is impossible. This cannot possibly be taking place. No way. This isn't possible. She must return to prison. Please, Finn, you need to take action. Bill throws Luna a sly glance, and while Finn appears to be a deer in headlights, Luna smiles at her father.